Y'all, I don't have my camera up. Y'all see a um like my desktop or my page for YouTube. This is Bubbly Waters page. I'm going to link her stuff at the bottom. I'm probably going to at her in this because last night I've seen her in chat. She's been in a lot of the chats I've been in. I did not realize that she started making content um, because she would always make comments about things and it would draw me to her because what she said made sense. Like other people may take it and go down the wrong way in a rabbit hole, like a real rabbit hole with it, which is fine. We don't know what's going on. So, or to me, in my opinion. So everything she says resonated with me, and everything she said is something that I've thought of, I think about all the time, or that will swear is going on. So I'm gonna play this before we do cards because I think it's important. This OnlyFans thing is, I'm gonna say that in the fraternity is the organization. What I'm gonna consider now the organization. This OnlyFans thing is crazy, and this is the people mover. Okay, if you look this up, I'll show y'all when this is over on Google what it says. I do not think it's just college kids. I think underage kids, but this will tie in every person, school, please, all that good stuff. It you will see. And she's the only one too that doesn't code everything. Like she's very, very open and honest. She cares about these kids a whole lot. She's a lot like me, in my opinion, because I've cried with her. She was on a page talking. I mean, not on a page. She was on one of her videos talking about, how Maddie, wouldn't dance and sing with her friends. Ethan wouldn't sing, not on Earth, not here. Xana wouldn't twirl around in her dress, and it's just, and I can't. I'll start crying, but I was sobbing with her because she's right, and it's sad. And I've said that I'm in Alabama, and I will shout from my rooftop. This is not. I'm not. It's not okay for these 4 kids plus more to be unalived and the wrong person go, or it's not that it's the wrong person. I think he's involved some way, but it, it's not. You can't put him in front of a firing squad. It's the whole town. I mean, I think the whole town needs to be shut down. And these roots are deep. This didn't just start. And y'all, this whole sorority thing, this is not just in Idaho. This is our government's way. All these universities, all this money that we spend, or, I was going to go to one that parents, period, spend. All we're doing is putting our kids or teaching them how to basically what these fraternities do is teach them how to pay people off to not tell on them for doing corrupt things, and then how to listen to the government control them. It's sad. It's very sad. When I realized last night, I said, this is a whole thing about what's going on in today's world. So God takes things that happen that's really bad. And when I say makes good out of them, you can't make good out of 4 kids, even more. But what I'm saying is, this is not just opening one thing up. I hope this opens all these people's eyes up to saying, oh no, our government wouldn't do that. You better look at what's going on. Watch some of the tarot readers. I can't remember. I think it's Maddie. I can't. I'll have to find her. But I just started watching her. But she's like, those kids were told, sit still, do not move till I call. Don't get antsy. No, stay. Do not move till I call. I'll tell you your next step. That's what they're conformed to. All these people, they went into the military and come back to Idaho. And you're in the sorority forever. You can't get out. And when you go to get out, well, you usually don't make it far because you know secrets that can't go anywhere. It's like the Indian blood trade thing. Like this is crazy. And a lot of parents, I'm in shock that more parents are not standing up. But I hope this gets to some parents and it resonates with them because my college degree I got offline, or going to school at home and going to a community college is just as good. And I didn't have to do all that. Welcome to America, where Honest Abe told us that if our America crumbles, it is not from the outside, it is from the inside out. We can't blame China for coming over here, putting their 2 cents in our schools. Where do you think they got the idea? So all China did was come over here and try to make them hate our government, because what our government had the colleges doing is exactly what America is not supposed to be about. So China just come over here and implemented their stuff in to get what they wanted. I mean, I'm not saying I agree with China, that's what I'm saying, but I'm saying you can't blame them. All they did was come over here and be as corrupt as our government was already being to us. Sick as, So this is a whole nother door opener. And if you don't think so, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Listen, I used to tell you our government, like I would never, it really hurt my heart when I found out the truth, like hurt my heart bad. Let me give you another example. Here in the great America, we pay the people when our governments, start fighting with people, and our bases are getting bombed over there in Iraq, and you're not finding out on mainstream media till 2 weeks later, and there's actually been deaths. Yeah, I don't know if they've actually said that on mainstream media, but there is, and there is also brain injuries, traumatic brain injuries. So yeah, is mainstream tell you that? If they are, they're not telling you all of it. But anyway, here in America, where we pay these people that go out on the front line a little bit over minimum wage, and we pay people that play them in Hollywood billions of dollars. Welcome to America, the land of the free. Yeah, I'll just watch
this. Because I got a little something to tell you. Yeah, it's not the only fans in town. I'm telling you, there's some stuff going on down here. This is receipts. This is proof of this stuff. I want you to see this. Because I just can't. I'm sure you noticed that I can't already earlier today. But we've got Mr. Well, let me just show you who he is. Mr. Proper Motivation. Dream big, available now. Walk with me through nightmares to achieve dreams. Big dream. Is that scary or what? To me, it's scary. Very scary. So, this is Emma Bailey. Emma, you guys know Emma and Dem as being arrested for Caden Young's death, the overdose in Centralia or Chehalis, somewhere up there. Sat in jail for a little while, and then they let him go and weren't charged. So that's how you know them, and with the Idaho 4. And so I want to talk about OnlyFans. I want to talk about not the only OnlyFans on campus. There's a lot going down over there, and they're doing it in such a smooth, profitable way. And so, listen to this. This is Dem talking. This is Mr. Proper Motivation, and he's talking to Emma. The essence of which you project is the epitome of quality. You glow without effort. You shine in the darkest of moments. The way you catch every eye in the room is humble. Beyond your flesh, it is you. And beyond the compromises of life, it is you and I, power. So, I don't know about you, but can you see Demetrius, professing his love like this? Especially online, like this guy. And you guys know who he is, right? He is a scoundrel. He's not nice. He's rough. He's rougher than rough. I mean, he's, been known to strangle his ex. Pretty bad, too. I guess she was hurt pretty bad. And I guess Emma's maybe showing up with a couple black eyes as well. But what caught my eye on this thread when I was going through it is that this just doesn't seem like him. I'm just like, this is weird. And so I scrolled down some more, and what she said back was, "Thank you for the powerful words. I'm glad you are able to see that in me. I'm grateful for the moments we have been able to share together in order for you to easily see those things in me." So I'm going to read you a couple more, and then I'm going to explain to you. So he says back, "It was never easy. First, I had to learn to see beyond my own vision, to allow myself to bask in your warmth." Of course, you got this other girl cracking up over here. But then it was, "Thank you for your support again." And then I was just reading down here, and I'm thinking that I mean, there's a guy that actually comments down here. And as soon as he commented, I'm thinking, what the heck was that about? She looked pretty cute in that dress. And anyway, I'm like, and it's like looking like you're straight out of the fifth Harmony. I thought that was actually, a nice comment. But then we get this. Make sure you guys take the time to rep a real fucking quality woman for her born day, though. I'm repping, so everyone else is expected to, on all platforms. And if you really duck with her, express an appreciation. Let me read this again. And if you really duck with her, which means, the other word, express an appreciation comment that you've been able to experience with her. An actual quality moment. Why? Because she deserves it. So, here's what's going down here. These guys are promoting them. They're promoting these girls, and they never have to do anything but go to a room and take some nudies, or do a couple foot fetish pictures, or who knows what they do. I don't know all the extent of how far it goes, but they're making some serious cash. Serious cash. I mean, you're seeing these girls not having anything. All of a sudden, they're just like literally driving these crazy cars. So this is what's going on. This is all. I mean, how crazy is this, you guys? So it's alive and well on Moscow and the Pullman campus. And right here, he is literally telling him right here. First of all, he's beefing her up, right? He's letting the guys out there that want to meet her know what she's all about. The essence of which you project is the epitome of quality. So she's a quality, business opportunity, I guess I'm going to say. You glow without effort. So she's always, just fresh and clean and beautiful. You shine in the darkest of moments. You're never angry. You're just always, pleasant to be around is what I'm getting out of this. This is my interpretation of this. This definitely is what I'm saying it is, though. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's exactly what this is. I mean, he just lays it on the line. Lays it on the line, you guys. It's just nuts. Yeah, he's selling Emma. Or she's selling, or he's helping her sell herself. I don't know. The way you catch every eye in the room is humble. So that's reaching out to the guy that's going to be maybe having her as an escort, or on his arm one night, to dinner, or what. I don't know. I don't know what they do, but they're doing something because they're making some money, right? Emma looks pretty good right now too, so hopefully she's not on any drugs or anything like that. She looks pretty healthy, so that's good. But right here, he's just saying that every guy in the room is going to just, and he's talking to the guys right here. He's not talking to Emma per se. This is his language, talking to the guys about what she's all about, who she is, what they're going to get out of it. What they can expect. And so beyond. Here, so this part, the way you catch every eye in the room is humble, beyond your flesh. So seeing beyond her beautiful flesh, what's deeper, how far To me, that means how far can we go. I mean, that's like he's given that permission. That's kind of like a permission thing, in my opinion, beyond your flesh. So, yeah, that's really, that hurts me a little bit. It is you, and beyond the compromises of life, it is you and I power. So, that part, I had to giggle a little bit because it's kind of sick. I mean, he's like, you and I are power. Yeah. Oh, great. He's Mr. Proper Motivation, right? Okay, maybe he is. Maybe he's good at this. But she's making the money. She's making the money. Yeah, she is. Looks like she's making pretty good money too. So then she says all this, stuff back to him. And this part, and it was never easy. First, I had to learn to see beyond my own vision, to allow myself to bask in your warmth. That part's so cheesy, but it's like, it was never easy to, I kind of think, in my opinion, is to let her go to do this, to do what she's doing, what job, if this is a job, if it's whatever it is. And quite frankly, I highly doubt that that's the case. I think he's very controlling, in my opinion, just from everything I've read about him, and the jail times, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's just, something's going down there, something's not right. And so first I had to learn to see beyond my own vision, to allow myself to bask in your warmth. So this one, I almost feel like he's almost talking to her in a way. This one doesn't break down as like the other one, because I feel like he's almost talking to her. So then I was like, this there's a couple people, you can see some of these people here are literally from companies or something, and so those are basically what those are people inquiring about Emma. Who is Emma? What does Emma do? What is she like? What does she like to do? What does she not like to do? Will she, I mean, I don't know how this plays out. All I know is that this is what it is. And so imagine this on all the campuses, on all the colleges, and all the money they're making. I don't know if you guys remember this, but I remember back in the beginning where I heard that someone was pissed at Maddie about the OnlyFans because the sorority had a certain quota that each girl had to make for the OnlyFans to put inside their kitty, because they have to make a certain fund. They do donations and stuff. And I heard something about that, and I was thinking, wow, because I heard that Maddie wouldn't take it all off, get scanned or whatever. And I just thought, wow, that's crazy. I mean, it went in one ear and out the other, but then I stopped, periodically to think about it. But when this post came up tonight, I was like going, whoa. So then you've got the guy saying this, right? Looking like you're straight out of Fifth Harmony, which is a bit, that's classy. It's a classy singing, trio or duo, fifth-o. And he comes back with, this is the part that like set me up for a little bit, but when I stopped and thought about it, I was like, oh my God, okay. So looking like you're straight out of Fifth Harmony. So he's giving her a compliment, right? But he's not describing her. He's not describing for what this page is for here. He's not describing to other people who are visiting this page anything about her. He's just saying you look like you're straight out of Fifth Harmony. Anybody can say that, right? He's meant to give a description, some type of experience per se, of what a review. He's meant to give a review of her in a undertoned way, right? And apparently Mr. Proper Motivation was not too happy with what he said. So he says, make sure you guys take the time to give that proper review. Make sure you think about it. Make sure you put a little bit more effort into it before you open your mouth and just say something about the fifth, element or whatever. So make sure you guys take the time to rep a real fucking quality woman for her born day, though. Okay, be a real fucking quality woman for her born day, though. So he is talking, we're talking not, when he talks quality woman, he's talking, who know, I mean, I don't know the extent of it, but in my opinion with him, that she does what she makes it happen, is what I think. And maybe she does have that classy side. Maybe she does have that that air about her. You know how some people just have that kind of air to them, that like they could have been born in a barn and like they would be the classiest person in a room. I mean, I know a couple of people like that, and I mean, literally they can look like the best dressed person in a room and they're wearing a pair of old sweats, and I am not joking you. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know how they do it, but they do it, and it's really cool. I think that's cool. And I don't know, I feel that way a little bit about her. Not because not in a mean way. I'm not saying that, she's not, I'm not putting that in a mean way. I'm just saying that she's got that ability to morph. Put it that way. She can morph, and she can bend in any. All right, take that back out of context. She can mold to situations. Like if she's at a cocktail party, it's all dressed up. She can do that, or she can go to a picnic on a beach and ride a horse. That kind of thing. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so represent. So he's representing. He's the representative. He is proper motivation. He is motivating guys to come here by his words to see what a sweet deal she is. What a great person. How much fun you could have. All my opinion. That's what I'm getting out of it. But it's what it is. So now here's the thing. Now you guys know that is happening on that campus, and it is happening full force. You look at those pictures, you look at her pictures. They're all in the same layout. They're done. I mean, God, they might even be done by the same person. I don't know. Who knows? But it is a big business. It is a huge business. And I think something went down. There was something that happened over there. I don't know what it was. But I remember hearing something about it. But I don't think there was just one thing that got all those kids gone. I don't. I think there was something. I think it was a collaboration and for lack of better words, but that it was planned. I mean, they were on a mission. They were on a mission, and I don't think it was just Maddie. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. So anyway, quality for her. So he says, I'm repping. He says, I'm out here pounding the pavement. I'm out here answering these things and and telling it, giving her all these beautiful things I'm saying, and, telling about her and what she, all this kind of stuff. And he's like, so everyone else is expected to. You go out there and you do your own repping. Get her in order for him to make money, she's got to make money, you guys. If she doesn't make money, he doesn't make money. So he's got to be a talker. He's a schmoozer. He talks. This is what he does. He beefs her up. For lack of better words, I shouldn't beefs her up. I don't know. It's just, he gives her, it's a review. It's a dang review. It's a review that you read like in a paper for a movie. If you want to go to the movie and you want to read a review, these people are writing these reviews, or they're putting them online like this over this type of platform. And as he says, on all platforms. He doesn't do it just on here. He's got just a ton of different ones he puts it on. She's on everything. Like her face pops up everywhere. So anyway, and if you really duck with her, which is, if you really, what with her, express an appreciative comment that you've been able to experience with her. So, meaning, when he was with her, what stood out? Was she comfortable to be around? Was she nice? Was she courteous? Was she, did she have courtesy? Did she have manners? Did she open your door? No, I'm just joking. I had to throw that in there. I don't know why I thought of that all of a sudden, but that, sorry, you guys, I had to throw that in there. Oh, that's so funny. But just, because this experience is what's going to maybe bring the next person, the next bit of money around, because this person's going to like what that review says. So the more reviews, the better. And that's why all the platforms, you want to get it around. You want to get her out there. You want to promote her. You are repping her. You are repping her. You are her representative. Yes. He's always been that, hasn't he? He says it. But this is blatant, you guys. I don't know if this stuff is literally on the up and up or not, but it depends on what they're doing, I guess. But expression appreciative comment that you've been able to experience with her. So let give him a heads up. Yeah. But do it in a classy, way that's not going to you look like it's not classy. And he says an actual quality moment. So an actual moment, like he's literally asking for that. But here's the thing. And then he says, why? Because she deserves it. Because she's worth it. Because she's that good. And you will not regret it. That's why. Because she deserves it. She's working hard. She's keeping herself up. She's exercising. She's eating right. She's getting, her sleep, drinking her water. She's relaxing when she needs to relax. Shows it in her pictures. Keeps her, everything all nicely manicured. Keeps her hair done. Takes a lot of work to do all that stuff, you guys. And it also takes a lot of money. Especially in this world, in this day and age. Seriously, things have gotten so expensive. And she's traveling all over the place. So she's going... She could be anything. She could be doing like they have like yacht girls, like these freaking wealthy ass guys that will actually pay a ton of money just for you to go sit on their yacht all day long in the sun so that they have like beautiful women on their boats. Yeah, right? They've got bikini models. There's just everything. It could even be for maybe going on a date, riding a bike with someone. It just depends, and it could be so much different than that too. It could be something totally on the opposite direction of that. But you don't. But he is. I don't want to call him the protector because he's not a protector. He's kind of got her in this, and here's the thing. Maybe she likes it. Maybe it's something she likes. But quite frankly, I see a different look behind her eyes. I do not see that look of joy, of self-respect. Not that this is disrespectful. This is, I think whatever people need to do, as long as it's, not hurting anybody, and it's there's even some illegal things that should not be illegal. I don't think they should be. That I would, why? If they're not hurting anybody, then what's the point? Why even bother? Because you're just causing more havoc. So that's why I'm saying, who am I to say? Well, what's best for them? Put it that way. Might not be best for me, but it might be best for them. So it looks like Mr. Promo, was it Mr. Proper Promotion? He's making money's hand over fist with her. They're literally traveling everywhere. He's wearing, nice clothes. He's probably got a long fur coat. I don't know. Do you think it's leopard or do you think it's zebra print? But yeah, I don't know. He looked good in that orange suit, though. That orange looked really good on him. I actually thought. I love that color orange. Not that I want to wear it, like that. And that, I don't know. I wouldn't mind one of those jumpsuits, but not in jail. I wouldn't. But I was going to say he looks like he's traded in his handcuffs for a pimp cane or something. Sitting in a cell to flying over one or a cell. I don't know. It's just like he's always thinking, you guys. You could see his wheels turning when he was sitting in the courthouse getting ready for arraignment. Telling them that he was okay to go. You could see he is always he's always scamming money. To me, if he was a nice guy all the time. You don't have to be sweet and all this all the time, but you do not beat on women. You do not try to strangle people or break bottles over their heads. There's so much stuff that I won't even go into these reports that I've read that there's no way I can actually say he's an honorable guy with her. I just can't. I mean, if she feels safe and she's fine, so be it. But I just don't see it behind her eyes. I just don't. So this little code thing here is no longer a code, I guess. But this Moscow and Pullman campus over there at the university, chock full of this. You remember Lana's live where she went in, where the cops went in the body cam, and the beds on the bottom were literally covered full and even tucked under, like the mattresses, so you couldn't even pull the sheets out, were tucked under, and so there was privacy. Well, guess what that was for? That it had to be for OnlyFans, the privacy to do whatever they needed to do in there. I mean, I could see like maybe for people like not want the light, but I mean, God, it's white sheets. I mean, if you want to do that, you want to do like black sheets or something. That's not going to keep it out. You're going to see shadows as they walk by. It's going to be, it's just So, I do think that there's definitely something going on with those sororities and the girl and Kaylee and Maddie, maybe even Xana, because I mean, at first you see Xana dressed in all of her, her sorority wear. I mean, they have to. God, that's just nuts. I would drive me crazy. No way, no how. Oh, I know what I was going to show you in here too. So before I forget, so as you're scrolling down, there's this chick that pops up right here, and she says, "There's a lot of people who are missing opportunities. I'd say, think of them." So this chick right here, same with this one, and same with this one. They want to be promoted. They want to be represented. They want a review. That's why they're throwing they're coming up on in here. This is a way of getting a review. There's a lot of people who are missing opportunities. Like she may not have that foot model, appointment, or that, lounging on a yacht. Give us something. Represent us. So each time. So the way this works is, they represent these guys are like free. I mean, they're just like, their own. What do they call them in football? Free agent. They're like their own free agent, except for they still have to get the money coming in. So they've got they rely on her. So she's got to be at her top. She's got to be on her game. Put it that way. And literally every time you see Emma, it's always. It's like there's like glass over her, like she doesn't. Even the way she moves, when I've seen her in some of the things, I don't know. I find it really sad myself. But anyway, they have to make money in order for their promoter to make money, their rep to make money. So this girl, what she would do, if indeed Dem got her, somebody talked to him, he brought them together, he gets a percentage of it. So basically, you know what that is. Like I said, fur coat, cane, nice little purple hat, some like a boa. Gotta have a boa, right? Gotta have some platform shoes. Yeah. Oh, you gotta have some sunglasses. Oh, yeah. And maybe one of those little Swisher Sweets or something like that. Isn't that what those guys smoke? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta have a low rider. Get a little higher. Because you know damn well that it ain't just about that. There's always something he's getting high on, right? This is a mover and a shaker. And he's not about to stop just because, I don't know, someone is dead. They didn't stop him, did it? Nope, it didn't. I wonder if he has any regret. I wonder if Emma does. I wonder if they feel responsible for it. And I wonder if they feel guilty for not spending any time for taking another person's life. This might be an easy game, going out and selling this and doing what they're doing. And they might be making some pretty damn good money. But there's always that opportunity in there. There's always that one appointment. There's always that one person. There's always that 1 minute, that one moment, that one car that passes by. Apparently they don't have to do that anymore on the streets. But you know what I mean. Could this be how... could this be how the killer found him? And I'm not talking Brian. I don't believe it's Brian. I got a whole other theory. Yeah, it pretty much changes every day, but you know what? That's my prerogative. Yeah, I started this channel because nobody wanted to talk about what I wanted to talk about. Now I'm talking. Yeah. Ooh, I just said the Ethan thing. Remember when he said that? Oh, did you guys know? Get this. Did you guys know that at 2:13 there was a Venmo transaction between David Barrico, whatever his name is, David Barry, right? And Saeed at 2:13. Now, if I was to think about it hard enough, which I really don't have to because I already know, I don't know for sure, but he was at a house party at Matt's house, which is the Moyes, which is the house on the hill behind the King house. So David would have been, well, I would think there if they were going to exchange something for whatever. Well, and in the subject thing down there, the little space they give you, all it had was a little small g. Well, I don't know about you, but I know what that means. I mean, it's been that way for years, as far back as my mom can remember, and maybe, I don't know, probably not her mom, but yeah, definitely my mom. But so I find that very interesting that that David was there, and that I'm not sure who was flipping who what, but something was going on. Something was going on. So I just want, if this is what Emma wants, and she's happy and she's healthy and she's not being beaten up, then so be it. But I think there's got to be some, I don't know. Here's the thing: if something like this happened, if I don't do that, I wouldn't. I can't even imagine doing that, going around and dropping off stuff to all these houses. I mean, I just couldn't imagine doing what she does. And maybe she's not even doing that part anymore, but I highly doubt it, because here's the thing: he don't want to work. He's never going to want to work. He's a promoter. He's the motivator. He's Mr. Proper. He don't work. He don't lift a finger. All he does is point and tell people what to do, and tell them they look good when they're doing it, and then maybe hit them after that. I don't know. He is not a nice guy, and I can say that because, I mean, literally, the reports you hear on him, I mean, it just makes you cringe. Just like, yeah, it just makes me, I don't know. I just don't even know how, I don't get that part of people. I just don't. So anyway, here's the breaking, I'm decoding code. That's what I'm doing. I got a little machine over here, and I'm just joking.
What?
But this is the many shades of Emma, and those are her own words. That's what those are her own words. So I know what the many shades of gray was. I'm not saying that's what she's doing, but I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to bring this to the attention because it is connected to the Idaho 4. Some way, shape, at who, shall we take a look at who Dem really is? All right, here we go. This is Emma Bailey. She's doing her little poses. And Emma Bailey. Live with the concern of missing opportunities, but master the balance of setting boundaries. We can only seem to understand how short life really is with every added day and its experiences. Living life is in the adventure of facing your fears and saying yes to the new. Don't allow those fears to keep you from your dreams and desires. Looking back at your life, being able to say, I did that, is so much more fulfilling than staying a coward to your own free will. And then we've got all these comments. So Mr. Proper is Dem, and Adian Barnhart is like a stepsister. So, or the Cindy Barnhart is a stepmom, I think. I believe that's who she is to her. Or and Aiden is either her daughter and Emma's sister, which is, I'm thinking that's the case right there. She's a cheerleader. Cindy is a cheerleader mom for the University of Idaho. So stunning, of course. And then Emma replies back, "Thank you, love you, miss you already." And then the one more replied, "Mr. Proper, Emma, beyond that." And Mr. Proper again. "The essence of which you project is the epitome of quality. You glow without effort. You shine in the darkest of moments. The way you catch every eye in the room is humble, beyond your flesh. It is you, and beyond the compromises of life, it is you and I, power." Ugh. Oh my God. I just want to throw up. Man, this guy... Well, let's just do some more here. Emma, "Mr. Proper, thank you for the powerful words. I'm glad you were able to see that in me. I am grateful for the moments we have been able to share together in order for you to easily see those things in me. The moments we be able to share together in order for you to see those things in me." Mr. Proper, back to Emma. "It is never easy. First, I had to learn to see beyond my own vision, to allow myself to bask in your warmth." Oh my jeez Louise. I hope to God she's not falling for this again. Melly's Mr. Proper. And then the skulls down below, which is exactly what it... yeah, exactly. She nailed it. Aiden, who's going to get her stepsister killed. I mean, sorry, I should not have said that. But you don't leave someone in it. Oh my God, what's wrong with you people? And now he's like, power. And then Emma again, "Thank you for your support." And then Mr. Proper, oh, Melody's laughing again. And then "You're looking healthy," which is good. Hopefully this is a sign. You know, maybe she's not with him anymore. Maybe he's just begging to get her back. Emma, "Thank you. I love to hear that. It's been a journey." So hopefully she's clean. And then I am Carissa May. Carissa May, "Oh, I need to see you soon. I need to see you soon." And she says, "Yes, we will get together soon." And then Sizzling for Sam, "Looking like you're straight out of a filthy harmony, or straight out of the Fifth Harmony," which is kind of a cool. I mean, that's cool. Fifth Harmony's cool. And Mr. Proper says, this is where the true Mr. Proper comes out, because he can't contain himself. He's one jealous fool. He's one jealous, not nice guy. I don't think there's a nice bone in his body. He's a schmoozer. He's a liar. Oh my God. Make sure you guys take the time. Take the time to reap a real fucking quality woman for her born day, though. I'm repping. So everyone else is expected to, on all platforms. And if you really duck with her, I don't know what that means, but I kind of get the message. I don't know if you guys do. Express an appreciation comment that you've been able to experience with her, an actual quality moment. Why? Because she deserves it. Now that is such a man, you guys. Seriously, this guy is off his rocker. There's a lot of people who are missing opportunities. I'd say think of them. Oh God, here's the thing. these people need to stay away from him, because this is how he gets people to do his bidding for him. This is how he gets women to sell his drugs for him, and he doesn't get in trouble. And they go down. I mean, seriously. Love it. DM Pirates or whatever. That's another one of those stupid things. Another next ones too. This is who he is. He just showed his true colors. All this stuff up here he said up here. All this stuff. The essence of which you project is the epitome of quality. You glow without effort. You shine in the darkest of moments. The way you catch every eye in the room is humble. Beyond your flesh, it is you. And beyond the compromises of life, it is you and I. Power. Blah. Oh my God. It was never easy. First, I had to learn to see beyond my own vision, to allow myself to bask in your warmth. Blah. Jeez. And then to come back with this. Make sure you guys take the time to rep a real fucking quality woman for her born day, though. I'm repping, so everybody else is expected to, on all platforms. And if you really duck with her, I think it means F with her, but express an appreciation comment that you've been able to experience with her, an actual quality moment. Why? Because she deserves it. So he's basically saying that's what he was doing. He's expressing his quality moments that he had with her. You know, dealing drugs, packing the drugs up, shipping them out, having her go out on the town, drive all over the damn place from freaking Seattle all the way down to Idaho, and move these drugs. Killed a guy because of these drugs. And in my opinion, and if not in my opinion, they were in jail for it. They just got out because, well, we all know why they got out. Okay, so this is who this man is. This man is dangerous. Why he's still out of jail, why he's out of jail, I have no idea. The guy's dangerous. Very, very dangerous. So he's either working for them, which is what I pretty much think. I mean, why else would they have let him out? Did they roll on somebody? Probably. Or they're just, good. I mean, they've never kept him in jail. He's always been able to get out. I mean, geez, the things he's done, you guys, it's just nuts. I mean, he's a loose cannon. He's worse than a loose cannon. He's already on his way. He doesn't even need a flame. He just needs you to blow on the wick or the fuse or whatever. Ugh, God. Ugh. Anyway, happy day. There's your puke.
Okay, y'all. I'm going to link her page in the description when I do the description on this. I can actually also put it in a text up here on my page. I'm going to put it in this description, and I'll probably go ahead and put it up here on the page too in just a second. But if not, I will put it on my next one, because I'm going to stop this recording just because it's getting so long and do the cards on the next one. And the reason I'm doing that is so that anybody who don't want to watch this can just go straight to the cards. Because there's some people that's not going to want to watch this. They're just going to want to go to the cards. But I think it's important that people see this, because this is my... Okay, we're going to take a commercial break. Everything I'm saying is alleged, in my opinion. That way I don't get sued or, taken out, which I don't care that I have to drive to Alabama. But anyway, mainly so I don't get sued. This is my take on how Demetrius and Emma met each other. They do not come off saying, hey, do you want to do this? They say, hey, do you want to be a model? That's what they do. They bring this up to these girls. That's exactly what Ashley was talking about. I'm going to tag Ashley in this too. She mentioned this on Kaylee's mediumship she did, where Kaylee's telling people about the OnlyFans performers or whatever, and that it's not what you think it is. It's good money, but it's not what you think it is. Y'all, Demetrius has been selling drugs. He met Emma, saw what she was doing. Emma met him because you have to do something to alter your mind to be able to keep doing this crap. And it's not even that they're doing anything with these guys. It's not that. They are just like, okay, imagine an 80-year-old that can't even do anything, even with a purple pill. All they're doing is sitting on the sideline like how rich people do. They're just, I don't know what you call that, but it's not a good self-confidence thing. Like everybody thinks it is, and it's really not. And that's what Kaylee's telling everybody. y'all, she's not fixing to tell her daddy. You think she's telling her daddy? You think any of the girls are telling their daddy they're doing that? They're not telling their parents. And I'm not saying it's bad. They're not out having sex with everybody. That's not what's going on. They were told by adults that they were modeling, I think. I don't think that they went into this thinking it was all of this. That's where people want to stop listening, and the truth is never going to come out. Okay? This is the other reason that the reason I believe Brian's involved in it is because of what Ashley is being told by all of them. But I don't think Brian was a member of this OnlyFans, and that's how he don't need. No, that's not what happened with this. Somehow he is ingrained in this and owes somebody something if he's involved in this. He was not a freaking incel or whatever. Or the other issue is Kaylee was moving to Texas, but do you know how many people moved to Texas where she was moving and then moved back out? It's real weird, that place in Texas she was going. I'm not sure what that was for. And I don't know if she was going there and then not really going there to get the hell away from this, but there's like one of 4 scenarios I can think of. Somebody did not want her to leave because she was, making money for them is not it. They just were I can see some old pervert. Y'all, the food truck thing, that stupid live stream they did all the time with these weirdos buying people's food. Who does? That's disgusting. That was a red flag for me all day long. I thought I was going to pass out. I thought it was a joke. Who the hell does that? Oh my God. These parents are sending these kids to this school. Nobody has any questions. I'm confused. I really am confused, y'all. Maybe it's because I'm in the South. Maybe we just run our mouth too much or something. There ain't no damn way. My mama would have blew that school up. And I'm trying to sue me if you want to. She's dead. I'm just telling y'all. When I say blow it up, I ain't even talking terrorism. She would have literally. It would have been bad. It would. This is crazy. It's not just there. Go to OnlyFans. Okay. PORNHUB. Connect those two together. Yeah. I'm not even going there right now. I don't want to have to tell somebody's parents anything that we might actually accidentally uncover on that, because if we do, it's not that they did it and they knowingly did it. I think that house was I think there's a lot of weird shit going on. And I think that all these people with this mainstream media thing that just, they know what's going on, are fucking idiots. And that's the only word for them. This is a sick world. And sometimes God, because he doesn't make things happen, he does let things happen, we have free will, but there are times that he takes something that happened that was bad, not that you can make this better because you can't bring them back, but this can save a whole lot of kids. Do you know how jealous? Did you see where she saw the comments where the girls were like, hey, there's other girls out here. Okay, now think about Dylan. What if they didn't think she was pretty enough to do that? Which Emma was, so I wouldn't Dylan. But anyway, let's not go there. It shouldn't even matter about that. But I'm saying, do you know how you can make an evil female? Baby, right there. You can make a very evil, jealous female by that crap. So I don't think Kaylee and them were just marching around like they were better than anybody. And there are people that write hate stuff about them that act like that. They don't come off like that to me. People are saying they're in this league. Why is she with him? Because he's in that league. I don't think they saw themselves in any league. I think it's shallow people that see them there. Like with Maddie and her boyfriend. They call him a road gang or whatever. It's like they're jealous. But I don't think she thought she was better than him. So how about we look out of their eyes? Because maybe they saw people's soul. Some people are so superficial, saying that that's out of their league. What the hell is a league? We got 50-year-old people saying that. Come on now. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Just like they're talking about Jack and Kaylee was too good for him. What the hell are y'all talking about? That's not right. Stop doing that. But, and when I was talking about, and I'm just going to say the word now, it's been over 10 minutes, it's 54 into it, so drugs, that's what I was trying to explain to people. Everybody was getting the wrong idea. When y'all were talking to their parents, which y'all shouldn't even be doing, literally, stop it. It's fine to do this, but everybody should not be bombarding these people. They have to think about this shit every day, dude. Don't be taking them a bunch of crap. But the issue is this. They weren't, I was trying to explain to y'all, it's not like they're addicts on the street. Like, they're not drugged out. I think about, and some of you are not going to be able to think about this, because most of you can't meet in the middle somewhere. Oh, they're prostitutes. They're having sex for money. That is not even what they're doing. I don't think these men could get up if they wanted to, even with a peel, okay? So I don't think that they have to worry about that. Ugh, God, it reminds me of Hugh Hefner. That's gross. But anyways, that was the glory of that. Those girls were thinking, we ain't got to do nothing. All we got to do is pose. But it gets too much, okay? And then there's other stuff, and everybody's seeing these pictures, okay? And I don't think they wanted to do that. Like, everybody's talking about the risky pictures that Kaylee and them took. If you look at her daddy when they're showing, like, he's not real that's not something she said, hey, daddy, look what I did. Yeah, I wish people would quit doing that to that man, because that's not something Kaylee was like, hey, look at my picture, daddy. Are y'all sick? Come on now. Gross. Stop doing that. Don't be sending that man those kind of pictures. No, don't do it. Don't do it. She's grown. She can do what she wants. And nobody's saying they deserve to die like that. No. But I think the fraternity got in with that because they can make money. And y'all's incels y'all are looking for, y'all need to look inside them fraternities, because there's plenty of those incels y'all looking for. There's plenty of them. Weird freaks. But all that is a government ploy. Prostitution, or all this stuff is illegal. You want to know why? Because they can't tax it. Not because they don't do it. Because they can't tax it. But there goes their, I'm sorry, I don't care. Sue me, Moscow. The truth is the truth. There's where your police come in at. Taking Kaylee's picture, like doing all this stuff. Because they wanted into action too, except they're not old. Do you see how uncomfortable Kaylee was? Yeah, it started getting there, going there. She's not trying to, you know what I mean? She was just trying to make some money. And it's probably, she didn't want her parents to have to pay for everything. It's hard to work and go to school. They're going to university. It's hard. Like, they were super smart. Y'all, they were all on the president's thing. It's not like they were dumb and didn't do good in college. They all did good. All of them. They all had good grades. But y'all have to understand that it's not just black and white. And see, Miss Jen from Divine Pathways, she tapped in that Emma was in danger, and I think she is. Demetrius is ruthless, y'all, and he is selling her. Oh yeah, he's making good money now. He wasn't just doing that. That's not how she started doing this. She started doing this on her own, but Demetrius is like, yep, I can get her to sell my stuff. She's going to do it because she's trying to get her mind out of that. And the thing is her parents, they live with her. That's a whole other story. Why? I don't care if she's grown or not. They're still kids. She's like 21 or 22. Okay? There's some sick. She's in danger, and I do think she's in danger. And I don't know where Dylan and all them play into this. I hadn't seen pictures like that of Dylan, so I'm not saying Dylan's not pretty, which I don't, anyway, it don't matter. I'm not even going there that shallow, too. It's just because of the way she looks at them and because of the evil thoughts I have of her, I think is the reason I say what I say about her. But, like, look at the pictures. I think she got rejected from that stuff, and that can, I'm telling y'all, that will make some hate come up. And do not send me anything that is talking nasty stuff about Kaylee, Xana, Maddie, Ethan. I do not want to hear. That is disgusting. And those people, pray for their soul. They're telling Kaylee's little sister this kind of stuff, okay? That is some evil shit. People who are jealous. There's not 15,000 people saying these kids were that mean. I do not think for 1 minute they were that mean. I think people were jealous as hell of them. I think people were jealous of Xana and Ethan's relationship. I think Ethan told that fraternity to go screw herself, that he wasn't sharing his girlfriend. And I think he was trying to get the hell away from there. And I don't think it's that easy. I don't think my nephew was in a fraternity, and I don't think he ain't had these problems, and he was not like that. So I don't know if they're different in the South, if some of them are different. I don't know. I don't want to know, but I think if any parents are listening, you need to speak with your kids before they go to these universities, and you need to pay attention. I don't care if they're grown by age. Dude, these are kids. This is sad. And, I mean, I can't fix it. I need to fix it. You know what I mean? I need to make these kids okay, and I can't. And so the only thing I can do is stand here and scream that this is not full justice. Until that town is shut the hell down, this is not justice. And it's not fair. And any of their friends that know anything, y'all need to find some way. This could have been y'all. Do you want people to fake? Do y'all know what y'all did to these people? I'm not saying y'all have blood on your hand from it. Quit lying. Quit doing this. Think about it. Think about where you come from. Your parents, I'm sure they did not raise you to be like this. Don't. These people were supposed to be your friends. Stop. Find a way to tell the truth. There's power in numbers. They're not coming after all you. They can't. Tell your parents. Get some help. Do not go down this road. And y'all need to listen to the Reckoning Co. I'll tag her in this too, and I'm going to put her thing that she did with Kaylee up, because Kaylee warned about this stuff right here. See, I wasn't sure what it was talking about. I thought it was all the drug. I wasn't real sure. I thought, this mind control and stuff. When I found bubbly water stuff, like I said, I talked to her in chat before, and the stuff she said made sense, but it dawned on me who she was, and I watched every video she had last night. I think she's hit the nail on the head at what's going on. And y'all, they didn't think that they're calling YouTube people all kind of names, and they're doing that because we're busting out their game. They don't want this. They basically call us stupid idiots, okay? Everybody thinks Fry is in on this. I don't. I think he's a damn idiot. Did y'all not see the first press conference where they're saying, "Oh no, don't say that," and they don't even try to hide anything. He just says he can't talk anymore, like he's been shut up and he looks like Elmer Fudd or something. That's what he reminds me of. I don't think he's. I'm sorry, I don't think he's smart enough to be involved. I'm not trying to be mean, but I think they're over his head with the shit, and I think they just walked right by him with it. I hope he's not playing that dumb, because Lord have mercy. I think there's folks in it, but I also think there's some in it that, okay, I'll tell y'all this. I think that there are some good people in our government still. I also think they have channels on here. I'm not saying, I've told the people who I think they are, but if y'all would pay attention and quit trying to follow these people that are talking crap about them, negative about them, who are trying to do this and trying to do that, and who truly want to find justice for these kids, I think there's people speaking out that are actually doing something. And I pray every day that when this trial starts, every tongue that is telling a lie, God twists their tongue so much, every word they say is not what they're trying. I hope it's the truth. And they can't help but every word they speak is the truth. Whatever they're trying to say, they can't even talk it because it's not coming out. And I hope until then that you don't sleep at night. I hope you're up every night sweating, worried, and scared to death until you talk. And I promise you, I hope that. This is awful. This was ridiculous. It was worse than evil. And I'm sorry, if that pisses people off, then be mad. But they have little sisters, brothers, family members. One of them was an only child. What? That man, that woman, they can't. What? Why? It's not okay that you did this. It's not okay that you're not God. Fuck your money. Fuck your greed. You don't own these kids. You didn't own these kids. And these kids are talking. You thought you shut them up? Well, you didn't, baby, and you can't stop God. So I'm just telling y'all, the devil is a damn liar, and you better save your soul before you sell it to him. Anyway, I'll do my cards on the next one, in case the people don't want to watch that. But I hope people, when I told y'all it was bigger than what anybody thought, I meant it was bigger than what anybody thought, and I knew it. So, united we stand. Any other way we're going to fall. So, we all need to stand, because these parents, there's just avenues they shouldn't have to go down, especially with everything they're dealing with, and everybody don't need to have to tell them everything. That's irrelevant. But we do need to scream from our rooftops that that's not, what they're trying to do is not justice, and we're not standing for it. We don't have to live in Idaho. We live in the United States of America. And I don't know nothing about Judge as far as, I think they said he's in the fraternity. I want to say, and I've prayed about this, I think he's trying to be fair. I think he might be nervous about everything. I think he's getting a little bit overwhelmed because I think he's realizing how corrupt stuff is. I'm not sure that he actually realized all of it. People think that they just know everything. That may not be the case because you don't want to believe your police officers and stuff. And that's like with Drunk Turkey, and this is what I try to tell people. He used to be a cop, Daniel. So when he's taking up for the police officers, y'all have to remember, he's thinking to himself, oh my God, I would never do that. They don't do that. He's not just following the narrative, y'all. Y'all have to remember that his heart is where, because he was a police officer that was honest. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell he was, and he don't want to think that they would do that. So y'all got to be careful when you're just going off on people. Y'all need to think about, what did he do? Why does he feel this way? That's what people don't do. Y'all just jump. Think about why somebody feels the way they're feeling. Now, if it's just stupid, it's stupid. But Drunk Turkey used to be a police officer, if people who don't know that. So he's trying to figure out how in the world 3 or 4 different counties across the state line, the FBI was crooked. Our FBI is crooked, though. But and I understand what he's saying, but his heart, he was a police officer. He don't want to believe, and I don't know how long ago it was. It's been a little bit, I think, but he don't want to believe that, you know what I mean, that somebody could walk in and do what they did and lie like seeing a scene like that. But they did, and it's okay. I don't get mad at him because I think his heart's in the right place. It's hard for him to fathom. And that's going to be it's not a ha-ha, I told you so moment, because when he does realize that, it's going to upset him. So stop being so damn mean. Everybody find something good about somebody, because everybody being mean is what caused these freaking toxic people to emerge. I don't understand how y'all don't know that. Quit being mean. Stop. Find something good about somebody, even if you don't like them. Judas ate too. Okay? Judas ate too. Jesus knew he was going to betray him. He still washed the man's feet and fed him. Try just half of that. Anyway, I will come do these cards in a minute. This is a heavy one that I'm having to do this on because I got to tag Miss Jen and let her know that she was right, that Emma may be in more danger. I wasn't sure what Miss Jen was talking about with Divine Pathways, and I get it now. So I just want these people to know that they were right. They have their own channels, and they have a lot they're doing, so it's not that they don't like these people, but I don't think they see all these people that actually confirm some of the stuff that they've found. So I just try to, when I see it and I know it, I tag them in it. But anyways, again, Bubbly Waters is awesome. I love her. Like, she is my go-to. If I want to know something and I want the truth from it, I will probably send her a message, hey, can you? Because her heart and soul's in it. Like I said, the other day, she's got a video, she was crying, talking about these kids that Xana wouldn't spin around, on Earth, and Ethan wouldn't sing his country songs on Earth, and, Kaylee and Maddie wouldn't dance or play with Murphy, and she was in tears, and I was too last night, right along with her. So, these kids have touched the hearts of so many, and I hope, and I know they do, that they see the love that, I'm sorry we can't bring them back, but I think they see how much they're loved, and I hope that they see that their death is not just solving their crime, that it's gonna hopefully save a lot more people. But anyway, okay, I'm 50 minutes into this. I'll shut up now, and I'll come back in a minute.